Hello, 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 and welcome to the Journey with Janie podcast. And for those of you viewing, you will realize I am sat at my desk again. Now, today's episode, following on from last week, where we introduced season 5 as Rooted and Rising. So today, what was it going to be? What do I want to grow? Because last week I invited you to pause and see where you'd like to be by the end of September. Not by ticking off a list or achieving more, but asking yourself that gentle question. What do I want to grow? Now, I've been sitting with this question this week too. And living on a farm, I am reminded every single day as I walk out the door to walk Tilly that nothing in nature rushes. The fields don't wake up wondering if they're behind. The trees don't compare themselves to one another. They simply keep growing in their own time, trusting the season that they're in. And as a change of scenery, the sun is shining. It's a beautiful, glorious morning, and I had full intentions of recording outside. And you know what? I did. I went out with my tripod and my phone, ready to walk and talk to you guys because I think season 5 needs to be more of a conversation. Uh, Look what I'm walking past today. Let's look at the flowers, blah de blah. Sometimes we step outside expecting peace and are met by discomfort instead. Now, that doesn't mean you've chosen the wrong path. It just means nature, like life, doesn't always unfold the way we'd imagine. Now, why am I talking about this? When I stepped out that door this morning, I was like, oh, it's amazing. The sun's shining. We're having, you know, a mini heat wave here in the UK. It's a beautiful way to get out there and show people the quiet field, the the farm life. Instead, I got so far out, I had to put the phone back in the pocket and use the tripod as what I can only describe as a whirling umbrella around me. Now, if you're really interested, have a look and Google horsefly. And I know I talk about nature a lot. I still struggle sometimes to work out where the horsefly sit in the whole ecosystem of life. Other than feeding on me, they absolutely love me. So I was bitten twice within the space of a couple of minutes of being outside my back door. So, in my eyes, nature was saying, no, Jane, you need to go back into the house, record your podcast. And yeah, I am now sat with ice packs on on my leg and my arm. So that's why I'm sat back at my desk and bringing this to you today. So going back to nature, the trees trusting themselves, trusting the season that they're in. That got me wondering, actually, it got me thinking, wondering, because I've been sat with the same questions as that I left you with last week. What do I want to grow? So, what if we started treating ourselves with the the same kindness that nature treats itself. Instead of constantly asking, what now? Where do I need to be? What am I doing? What needs, where do I need to be? What's next? How do I do this? How do I do that? What if we asked, what needs nurturing? What needs to grow? What roots need to be, what seeds need to be nurtured to plant those strong roots first so that we can grow? Like the seeds that the farmers planted into the soil. I'm sure some of you watch Clarkson's farm and you've seen the seeds being planted. This is where we start today. Where do those roots need to be strengthened? And the whole idea of recording while I was outside was to maybe pick a flower or something that sprung into my mind, which is how I'm going to go with this next couple of months over the podcast. And I'm going to go with there is a thistle that is growing, and many of you follow me on socials will have seen the thistle flower, the vivid purple thistle flower that I posted yesterday on my story. Now, everybody, you can relate this to any flowers. Everybody goes, oh, what beautiful flowers. We don't applaud the roots that they've grown from. And that's something that I think we really should. Those roots grew into the ground and strengthened that flower to create the flower that's there. So that's what I'm trying to say. We need to grow the roots before we can bloom. So going back to the question that I posed last week, I'm going to have to look it up. I should know this. What do I want to grow? What do you want to grow? What roots do you want to put down and bloom in by the end of September? And remember, stillness isn't empty. Stillness is powerful. Stillness is where the growth begins. If you think of those seeds being planted, on the surface, it looks like nothing is happening. And I'm going to say this because the world doesn't stop. The world keeps going no matter what we do. And sometimes we just need to take that moment to slow ourselves down because we can. We can slow ourselves down. Trees can't stop growing, but we can slow ourselves down to readjust as to what we want. We can listen inside. We can soak in nature. We can walk barefoot on the grass. We can take notice. When was the last time you actually looked at a flower? I mean, I stood for about 5 minutes last night looking at this thistle, and I know thistles are classed as weeds, but that flower is extremely pretty, and I was admiring it. And in my own head, I wasn't thinking about the roots till I've started talking about it today. But any of you who know about thistles, their roots are strong. So if you think how vibrant that purple flower was, that's because of the strength of the roots below that's giving the power to the flower that's coming on the thistle. So this week, it's short and sweet because I need to go and get some stuff on my bite. This week, ask yourself, before you go to sleep at night, what did I achieve today? And it can be something so simple, like emptying the dishwasher that you would leave till the next morning. It could be that one conversation that you've had with somebody you haven't spoken to for a long time, or a conversation. It could be 5 minutes of quiet time without your phone. Do you actually do that? Do you actually put your phone down? Or does it go everywhere with you? It's the first thing you do when you sit down on a comfy chair in the living room, switch the telly on. What if you gave yourself 5 minutes just to sit and think about what you have actually achieved or what you have done that day? What went right? What was good? What you can carry forward into the next day? Or maybe watch the sunset. I haven't actually done that for a while, and I'm thinking, that might be a good plan to watch the sunset. Take those photographs, make those memories, and just be. All those things I've mentioned are things that make you come home to yourself and understand you better. And even the smallest thing that can give you that little bit of oomph that puts a smile on your face, that makes you think, yeah, I did that, is what's going to help you over these next 90 days. So with that, I'm going to leave you with a journal prompt because I usually do. What helped me put down roots today? Use that as your journal prompt. So think about something that you've done today that was planting that seed for the roots to start and grow strong. So hopefully next week I'll be out for a walk with Tilly. The horseflies don't last long, and yeah, they seem to have been here a long time this year, because of the sunny spell we had at the end of May, beginning of June. So I am leaving you with 5 or 10 minutes of the stream, which is water noise, because I thought you might want a bit different sound to the sea. But let me know what is best for you guys, the sea or the stream? Or should we do a mixture of both? Because this is how I'm going to go with the podcast. We're going to do 5 or 10 minutes, me walking, blabbering in the quiet field, out on the farm, giving you a bit of insight, and then leave you with just the sounds of nature. It could be the sheep, whatever. You tell me what you want as your little 5-minute switch off at the end of the podcast, and we'll go from there. So for now, always remember there's something inside of you that knows no limits, and it's time to believe in you. It's time to look after yourself. And until next time, take care, and I'll be back next week. Bye-bye.